Dear Aquarius, let's not pretend you clicked on this by accident. Somewhere deep inside, you already sense that something big is moving in your favour. Between August 13th and August 15th, 2025, the cosmos is quietly rearranging the chessboard of your life, and you're the unexpected player about to checkmate fate. This isn't about lottery tickets, though who knows? It's about rare alignments that open financial doors faster than you can say, unexpected windfall. You've been working, dreaming, struggling, innovating, and even doubting. But the universe, it's been watching you like a skilled gardener waiting for the first ripe fruit. Now, the harvest is near. In astrology, money doesn't just appear. It's summoned by a mix of planetary energy, timing, and your readiness to receive. Between the 13th and 15th of August, 6 very specific cosmic hints will reveal themselves, telling you that wealth in some form is heading your way. Some of these hints are subtle, like a chance encounter or an intuitive nudge. Others might be loud, a phone call, an opportunity, or a sudden piece of news. The key is to know what to look for so you can act before the moment passes. So, buckle up. Let's start 6 cosmic signs hint that your destiny is aligning with sudden, perhaps even life-changing, riches. Hint number 1, the stranger's gift. Moment. You know those days when life surprises you in the best possible way? When someone offers help, a gift, or an opportunity that feels almost too generous? Between August 13th to 15th, 2025? Aquarius, this is exactly the kind of magic you need to watch for. This isn't just wishful thinking. The astrology backs it up. Venus, the planet of love, beauty and abundance, will be forming a trine with Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, right in your second house of income and resources. In plain English, that's one of the most generous planetary alignments you can get when it comes to money, gifts, and opportunities. The twist, the gift may not come wrapped in a bow. It could arrive as a client paying more than agreed because they value your work, a friend passing along something valuable they don't need anymore, but you've secretly been wanting, an introduction to someone influential who says, "You seem like the perfect person for this." And here's the thing, these moments are easy to overlook if you're in "I don't deserve this" mode. But right now, the universe is very clear. Receive without guilt. Because in astrology, Venus trine Jupiter isn't just about getting stuff. It's about opening the channel for abundance. When you say yes to generosity, you send a signal to the universe that you're ready for more. And once that channel is open, bigger opportunities flow in. If someone hands you a $50 bill out of nowhere and you reject it, you've just told the universe, "No thanks, I'm good without extra blessings." But if you accept it with gratitude, you're saying, "Yes, I'm open to more." Over these 3 days, practice saying yes instead of "that's too much." Even if it's something small, a coffee someone buys for you, free advice, or a resource you didn't have before. Treat it like gold. It's part of the chain reaction that leads to bigger, wealth-shaping opportunities. One last note, the stranger in the stranger's gift might not be a total stranger. It could be someone you know casually, but never expected would bring something valuable into your life. Stay open, stay observant, and above all, stay ready to receive. Because Aquarius, sometimes the universe doesn't knock. It sends someone to hand you the key. Hint number 2, the idea that won't let go. Aquarius, let's be real, you've always been the visionary of the Zodiac. Your mind doesn't just think outside the box, it forgets the box even exists. And between August 13th to 15th, 2025, your ruling planet, Uranus, is about to flip the switch on your creative circuit and send you a lightning bolt of genius. This isn't one of those cool thought in the shower, forgotten by lunchtime moments. No, this idea will stalk you in the best way. It'll pop up in your head while you're making coffee, keep you awake at night, and maybe even show up in your dreams. A fresh spin on a product everyone's buzzing about. A clever way to turn your existing skill into something profitable. A tech trend suddenly making perfect sense, and you realize how to monetize it before everyone else catches on. Here's the kicker. Most Aquarians are visionaries and perfectionists. That means you might be tempted to sit on this idea, tweak it endlessly, or wait for the perfect time. But in this 3-day window, timing matters more than polish. Uranus is all about speed, disruption, and getting ahead of the curve. If you wait too long, the cosmic spark cools, and you risk watching someone else run with your million-dollar concept. Think of this period like catching a wave. You can't sit on your surfboard thinking about technique. You have to paddle hard, catch the swell, and ride it before it passes. The moment the idea hits, write it down immediately. Don't trust yourself to remember later. Then, take at least one small, tangible action within 24 hours. Sketch a logo, buy a domain name, call someone who could help. The universe rewards motion, not just inspiration. Don't underestimate the value of what feels too simple. Often, the ideas that change lives and bank accounts aren't complicated. They're just perfectly timed. And right now, Aquarius, the timing is yours. By the way, this genius download might not happen when you're actively brainstorming. It could arrive while driving, exercising, or scrolling on your phone. Uranus likes to surprise you when your guard is down, so be ready. Because during August 13th to 15th, that random thought could be the seed of your next big payday. And if you plant it now, the harvest could be richer than you ever imagined. Hint number 3, the weird coincidence. Cascade Aquarius, have you ever had one of those days where the same word, name or number just keeps popping up everywhere? You're scrolling through your feed, you hear it on the radio, a friend mentions it over coffee. And by the end of the day, you're wondering if the universe is trying to DM you. Well, between August 13th to 15th, 2025, that's exactly what's happening. And for you, these patterns aren't random. They're financial breadcrumbs leading straight to your next opportunity. In astrology, this is thanks to Mercury's trine with Uranus, a rare alignment that boosts mental clarity, intuitive thinking, and your ability to connect dots others miss. You'll be hyper-aware of certain coincidences, and those clues could point directly toward money-making moves. It might look like this. You see crypto mentioned 7 times in one day from totally different sources. 3 different people in 24 hours bring up the same new startup or industry. A specific city or neighborhood keeps coming up in conversation, articles, or ads. Here's the magic. These patterns aren't there to amuse you. They're signals. Mercury governs communication, while Uranus rules sudden insight. Put them together, and it's like getting a cosmic push toward the right investment, client, product, or marketplace. But here's where most people miss the mark. They notice the coincidence, smile about it, and move on. Aquarius, you can't do that right now. This is your moment to follow the rabbit hole. If a name keeps coming up, Google it. If an industry keeps popping up, research it. If a place keeps being mentioned, maybe it's time to visit or connect with someone there. Keep a running synchronicity log during these 3 days. Write down every repeating name, number, word or theme you notice. At the end of the day, look for patterns. You might be shocked at how clearly they point to your next money path. The opportunities revealed through these coincidences may not be obvious at first. They might start as tiny hints, but if you chase them, they can snowball into partnerships, investments, or markets that completely change your financial landscape. Remember, Aquarius, when Mercury and Uranus link up like this, your mind becomes a magnet for meaning. And right now, meaning equals money. So when you notice the universe winking at you over and over, wink back and take the hint. Hint 4. The door opens out of nowhere. Aquarius, you know those moments when you've already accepted that something isn't going to happen, and then, out of nowhere, it does. That's the energy you're walking into on August 14th, 2025. This day brings a rare and powerful alignment. Mars in your 8th house, shared resources, joint ventures, big money, joining forces with Pluto in your 12th house, hidden opportunities, things working behind the scenes. Translation: a door you thought was shut, maybe even locked, is about to swing open. The universe loves a plot twist, and this one could look like a job offer from a company you assumed had passed you over, a business deal or project you thought was dead, suddenly coming back to life, an influential person finally saying yes after months of waiting or radio silence. What's happening here is more than luck. Mars represents action, drive and momentum, while Pluto rules transformation and power moves. When they connect like this, they create breakthroughs that can shift your financial trajectory almost instantly. But here's the catch. This window doesn't stay open forever. In fact, it might only last a few days, and the opportunity could vanish just as quickly as it appeared if you're not ready to act. On and around August 14th, keep your phone charged, your schedule flexible, and your yes energy on standby. If someone calls, emails, or messages with an offer, respond quickly. Hesitation could mean losing the moment. This is also a time when behind-the-scenes negotiations could suddenly surface. Maybe someone has been quietly watching your work or discussing you in a boardroom without your knowledge. Suddenly, they're ready to pull you in, but they'll expect you to match their speed. Another important note, the door that opens may not look exactly like you imagined. It might be slightly different from your original vision, but still lead you toward the success and resources you've been seeking. Don't let perfectionism keep you from walking through it. Think of August 14th as the day the universe slips you a VIP pass into a room you didn't even know you had access to. All you have to do is show up and step in. Because Aquarius, when the door opens out of nowhere, it's not luck. It's your cosmic invitation. Hint number 5, the money out, more money in. Phenomenon. Aquarius, I know. Spending money, especially unexpectedly, can make you tense up. Your first instinct might be to tighten your grip and protect every dollar. But between August 13th to 15th, 2025, the cosmic energy says something different. Don't panic. This outflow could be the opening for a bigger inflow. In this rare cycle, the universe is working like a gardener pruning branches. It clears space so stronger, healthier growth can take place. That means the money you spend now, especially on the right things, has the potential to return to you multiplied. You pay for a course or certification. It lands you higher paying work within weeks or months. you repair something broken. It prevents a much bigger, more expensive disaster. Later, you invest in your own development. The right person notices and invests in you soon after. Astrologically, this is thanks to Saturn harmonizing with your midheaven, your career and public life. Saturn is the planet of long-term rewards, discipline, and smart investments. When it supports your midheaven, it says, spend wisely now and you'll see returns that last. Here's the catch. This isn't about reckless spending. The money out, more money in phenomenon only works when your expenses align with growth, skill building, or opportunity creation. Dropping cash on something you don't really need, that's just spending. But putting it toward your business, your learning, your health, or your visibility, that's planting a seed. Anytime you're faced with a spending decision during these days, ask yourself, will this make me better, smarter, stronger, or more visible in the long run? If the answer is yes, it's worth serious consideration. Also, be open to the idea that the return might not be immediate. Saturn loves to reward patience. Sometimes the investment pays back in weeks. Other times it sets off a chain of events that change your finances over a year or more. So, instead of stressing over an unexpected bill, reframe it. What if this is just the universe clearing energetic and practical space for something bigger to land in your lap? Aquarius, between August 13th to 15th, every smart dollar you spend has the potential to be a magnet for more. Don't spend fearfully, spend with purpose. Hint number 6, the goosebump confirmation. Aquarius, this is the most magical and the most personal sign you'll get during August 13th to 15th, 2025. It's not about numbers in your bank account, a formal job offer, or a spreadsheet. It's about that feeling. You'll hear, read, or witness something that stops you in your tracks. Your body reacts before your mind can explain it. Goosebumps racing up your arms, a shiver down your spine, maybe even tears welling up for no obvious reason. It's not drama, it's resonance. It's your soul saying, pay attention, this is for you. Astrologically, this happens because Neptune, the planet of intuition, dreams, and the unseen, is heightening your psychic sensitivity during this period. You might feel more emotionally open, more spiritually connected, and more able to pick up on subtle energetic yes signals from the universe. A sentence in a podcast that feels like it was meant for you. A stranger saying something that echoes your private thoughts. A visual, an image, a logo, even a street sign that triggers a deep inner click. The key here is that you won't be able to logically explain why it hits you so hard, and that's exactly why you need to trust it. Neptune's messages bypass the rational brain and go straight to your inner compass. In these 3 days, when you get that goosebump moment, act immediately. Send the email, make the call, buy the ticket, say yes to the invitation. Logic will catch up later, but the window of emotional clarity won't stay open forever. It's also worth noting that the goosebump confirmation often shows up right before a breakthrough, like the universe's final nudge saying, you're on the right track. It's the same energy athletes describe as being in the zone, or artists feel when inspiration flows effortlessly. Aquarius, your mind is sharp, but during August 13th to 15th, your intuition will be sharper. Don't let overthinking drown out that quiet, powerful signal. Aquarius, mark your calendar, because August 13th to 15th, 2025 isn't just another nice week. For your sign, this 3-day stretch is a cosmic ignition point for wealth, opportunity, and life-changing momentum. While other signs might simply feel a pleasant breeze, you're getting a full-on jet stream of financial and creative energy. Here's why the stars are stacking in your favor. 1. Venus trine Jupiter, financial blessings and generosity. Venus, planet of money, beauty and comfort, forms a rare trine with lucky Jupiter in your second house of income. This is a textbook aspect for surprise generosity, luxury experiences, and unexpected windfalls. You might receive a bonus, a gift, or a favor that feels too good to be random. 2. Uranus and Mercury alignment, genius ideas plus sudden news. Uranus, your ruling planet, joins forces with quick-thinking Mercury to send you lightning bolt ideas and surprising opportunities. This is prime time for those aha moments that lead directly to income streams or exciting projects. News could arrive that shifts your plans in the best possible way. 3. Mars-Pluto energy spike, power moves and big money shifts. On August 14th specifically, Mars in your 8th house, shared resources, joint ventures, aligns with Pluto in your 12th, hidden opportunities. That's a big deal signature for breakthroughs. Think, a stalled deal suddenly moving forward, or a powerful ally finally stepping in to support you. 4. Neptune heightened intuition, clearer spiritual guidance. Neptune boosts your psychic radar, making your gut feelings razor sharp. You'll just know when something is meant for you. Pay attention to goosebumps, tingles, and those deep click moments. They're not random. They're your soul signaling yes. For most zodiac signs, this window will feel like a nice mood boost. But for you, Aquarius, it's more like a cosmic green light, an alignment of luck, clarity, and bold action. This combination of financial blessings, brilliant ideas, influential support, and spiritual guidance doesn't happen every day. Aquarius, let's be clear, this is not the week to play small or second-guess yourself. Between August 13th to 15th, 2025, the stars are creating a rare high-voltage alignment just for you. If even one of the 6 hints we talked about shows up, treat it like a green light. If you spot 3 or more, get ready. You may look back and say, that was the week everything changed. Now, when we say sudden riches, don't limit your mind to an instant lottery win. Though, hey, no one's stopping you from buying a ticket. Wealth takes many forms. It might arrive as a valuable connection, a business opportunity, a property deal, or an investment that grows over time. Sometimes the biggest payouts are the ones that keep giving for years. But here's the catch. This cosmic window is short. On August 16th, the exact planetary geometry that fuels this acceleration will shift. It's like having an express lane open just for you, and then it merges back into regular traffic. You don't want to be the person still checking your mirrors while the opening passes you by. So, during these 3 powerful days, stay observant. Your clues could be subtle, a conversation you overhear, a sudden email, a chance encounter. Keep your schedule flexible. You might need to pivot quickly if an opportunity drops in your lap. Say yes more than maybe. Overthinking kills momentum. Trust that you'll figure out the details once you're moving. And one more thing, the fact that you're reading this right now isn't random. You didn't stumble across this message. Somewhere, on some level, you were meant to hear it. The universe works through timing, nudges, and synchronicities, and this is one of them. So, Aquarius, this is your invitation to claim what's yours. Step up, lean in, let yourself believe that this could be your breakthrough week. If you're ready to align with this energy, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below telling me which of the 6 hints you're watching for, or if the week has already begun, which ones you've already noticed. Your story could inspire another Aquarius who needs that extra push to act. And if you want more guidance, updates, and cosmic timing alerts like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That way, you won't miss the next moment the universe lines things up in your favor.